for a mad one today.
Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Please consider liking and subscribing if you're new to the channel. Ninja Part 3. Today we're going to be doing some intense work on the coupe. We're going to be doing the welding on the rear section by the passenger side, so underneath there. It's going to be quite intense. New flux core wire into the MIG, so it's running real smooth, running real good. The settings are all perfect. We've got loads of other welding that we need to do as well, so this is good practice. It's a overhead weld, so it's quite hard. There's like no space, it's like well hectic. I've put in new wire around with the settings, so they're running real good for overhead as well. So it's really just about getting a piece in and getting it all welded up now. Measuring up all the other bits, like cutting it as well, because we've got 3 other sections to do. One is quite thick, and the other 2 are medium. So it's good practice because this is really thin metal, so it's just good practice. The power of the Weld Ninja is strong in me now. I've leveled up and got more power since my safety gear has arrived. Fuck. The exciting bits here, just welding and doing all these like kind of cool things I've never done before, so it's getting intense, Already prepped it. We're literally, all we need to do now is measure it up, put in a piece of metal and just get it tacked on there, man, so let's do it.
So I've got this back so that we're going to take out all of this, basically, all of that, and weld this new section in. Yeah. So now I need to get this bit out, basically. I've got that bit basically out of the way. You can actually properly see inside there. You can actually properly see up in there. Looks like new in there. Paint's still original in that. Looks clean in there, no rust, thank God. Looks brand new. But yeah, so just gonna rub that down the corners and everything, and then we'll get that bit in and weld that in. So this has actually worked for like this little section in there. Well, I couldn't get the big one in between, couldn't get that in between that little gap there, and it's like got all the rust out in that little section through there. It's not great, it's not like well strong, but it's alright. It's for those little bits we can't get to. On this side, that is literally right there, so I've literally left a tiny bit on this side, so I have to do it onto that, otherwise I'll be touching on that inside bit there. Right, let's cut out that bit of metal to fit into there now. Bang, that's looking a bit more tidy now. Just been hammering these, been flattening it because this was a bit bent, so that's on a bit of an arch, and it's about 2 inches by, no, it's about 2 inches that way, length by about 1.25 inches that way. So I'm going to cut that out. Hopefully I'm going to leave an extra little bit because this is like a little seal. I don't know whether to weld around this and then weld it in because of this like layover, but I think I might just leave an extra bit for this corner and then just weld it in like that, yeah. But you see what I mean with this seal? It's like it's got like the old bit there, and then this joins to a different section, so it kind of overlaps there. So yeah. Look at it, look at that fit, boys. I was just saying to myself, I can't fucking believe I'm about to do this. This is fucking insane. Like, literally, never done much on a car by myself, and Ross was saying I was struggling taking the wheel off, and now here I am just about to weld this shit onto it, like, pretty snug, pretty good. So, I don't know if overlapping's proper bad or not. It's overlaps on that bit a tiny bit, but it's really thin metal, so I'm just going to check online quick. They basically said you shouldn't weld, you shouldn't like put something over, so I've cut it right back, and it's literally, it will just be like that. It's not going to be lapping, it's literally right on it, and same on the bottom. So it's just fucking crazy. Wish me luck, boys. So I'm just gonna tack it in now. Fucking hell. It's gonna go. So it's got a slight curve in it, that bit. So I'm literally just curved it a little bit on this, and hopefully that should be right. If not, I can curve it some more. We got to basically tack that corner and blew it out there. So, well, I blew it out at the beginning, then I tacked there stupidly because I was like, oh, just, I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest. So I'm gonna have to cut out a new bit. I haven't got this tool to cut the metal. That's why I was just trying to make it happen with this bit here. But I'm gonna have to get the tool and then cut a new bit.
Day 2. So day 2, we're just about to go outside and finish off welding the rear section of the coupe. So we've already got that metal piece to put in. We just got to angle it up properly, and then we're gonna get that in place. So let's quickly make a coffee and then let's get into it. So pretty intense first weld on the car. Got to make it count. Let's go. With this bit as well, I could probably make the brackets for the front section. Don't need to do the bottom part off, and I might be able to make that side wing as well. So I have to be able to measure it out, and it should fit into that, to be fair. And then do some bits for the outside, like measured that up. Now we've got the metal cutters. I've cut that out with a little bit of extra to get that off, but it's all measured up perfectly with this, so that should go in pretty good now. So we'll get that in place next. It's a little bit flattening. I need to put a bend in it anyway, so just cleaned up around there. I've been jamming out to tunes, and I'll just clean this section around here, and then I've cut this like perfectly to fit into this little gap there, and then comes down a little bit further for that bit, and then like basically seal. actually done it, lads. I actually completed it, so let's have a little ganders and see how it's come out. I actually can't believe it.
Managed to do this front bit from this way, and then I done the rear section and moved, and I was like underneath the rear swing on there to do that back bit here, which come down to there. Still pretty hot, but come down to like back there. But obviously there's a bit of slag on there that I need to scrape off and that, and use the wire brush. But I mean, for the first time, didn't complain. There's a few extra bits I could do, like, but the tacking at first, yeah, it was a nightmare. But that's what we do, mate. Building this up, mate. That's what we do, bro. Welding now. We just levels, mate. Levels, you know. We do everything, mate. Home garage, and we just got it going. But yeah, man. Buzzing with how that's come out. I'm going to give it a quick clean and see how much better it looks. That is looking much better. Obviously I could do with grinding it down and everything like that, but which I will do, so don't worry. That little bit there, that isn't a hole, that's just a little bit of gap there, but I'll fill that up better. I'll do any little tiny bit which isn't right, I will get to it.
You can't believe it's all done, man. It's just a crazy feeling, like, actually doing that, but we've still got a lot to do. But obviously now feeling a bit more confident now we've got that first bit done, so let's keep up the activity. I'm going to be out there doing stuff to the car every couple of days, like literally all the time. I'm going to get some stuff from Screwfix now, and I'm going to continue. So another day, another dollar. We're about to go out and literally, hopefully we're going to do the primer today. I've got Rust-Oleum white primer, which is the same primer they use from, well, the same white colour that they use from factory underneath the Sprint Blue. This like extended bit, so hopefully we'll be able to reach like far underneath the frame where I couldn't even get my hand in, and get those rusty bits out, and then it'll be looking all fresh. So let's go and do that now. Hopefully now we'll be able to get those bits that are really far away with that extended. And got to work.
So that's what that looks like so far. I'm going to spray some of the rust dissolver on that and leave it overnight. So that's what we've got to on that. We've got it back to nearly back to metal. The goods have come through. So I grinded this down. This here is basically completely flush with this here. When I like move my finger over it, there is a little hole there and one there. That needs to do. But apart from that, it's not bad. And then I've just been doing this bit, getting it back to metal, getting that rust out from up there, and then we should be able to primer it today. So it should be all primed up later. Looks like we're doing again. all pretty flat. Is that fucking hot? Tell me a joke. Fucking hell. Still one little holder. Maybe that as well. Got all the holes out that section from spot welding that yesterday and grinded it back. So that's pretty perfect now. I'm gonna grind that bit, get it to good metal, like this bit there, and primer this in that section. And I need to grind it, use the angle grinder and get this bit back as well, because it's a bit rusty this on the seal. So I must have missed when I've done the seals before. That's come out so good. That top bit up there. So nearly back to metal. I'm going down this bit, that bit as well. So this is from the back of that weld. And I just found that I can get into this bit here from this angle, which I didn't see before, because I was like thinking, how did I get in there to get the rust out? And there's a good hole here, so I'll be able to get that extended drill bit through. Wire brushing now, which is good. Just got in through the door, bringing the extension cable in, felt a prick on my shoulder. Look at that, boys, this is what I'm talking about. Those little metal shards stabbed into me, two just hanging out of me.